Alright, freaks. It's bi-weekly Monday, so I'm going to take care of this yard. And you'll notice here, I've showed you this before, but I also take care of the one next door. There's a rabbit. Well, I'm skipping it because they haven't paid. So, I'm not sure what to think about that. But what it is you have to be, you can only be 2 behind with me. And they are actually 3 behind, so I broke one of my little rules already. So I left them 2 notes and a voicemail, and I've never heard anything back. So today they get cut, they don't. Cutting my losses, but I really think that they will make a comeback. But I'm sending them a message because I got a busy week ahead of me. Not gonna play around. I want my money, get my money and muscle. All right, another fine job by the freak. Let's put this back on here. Good enough. It'll be there next cut. There you go. There you go. Message sent. Shots fired. Hey, you have to be like that. This is my living. You know, if I'd have showed up and this would have already been cut, then I'd be really mad. But as of right now, they still got a shot to make it right. Let's see what I got going on here. Don't you just love my edging? Oh, I'm so good. Alright, let's rock this mother. Okay, freaks. Here's what I'm going to show you. I just got done talking to her and collecting, so I'm going to be quiet when I walk around back. But anyway, it's real wet, real muddy because of all this. So I made sure I didn't drive up the brand new driveway, getting it all tire tracked up. So I had to come across it, and I came up this way. It's just those little extra things that help, but I still got mud all over right here. There was no way to prevent it. So I cut across here. There you go. Guess what? It's getting ready to rain again. I cannot believe it. So I was going to sort of do a full day of mowing, like you see what's going down, but I'm on the hustle now. So sorry about that, because the rain's coming. Which is a good thing, because maybe to put out some of those fires from the riots in St. Louis last night. I'm telling you, you know what? Those riots took place 1 mile from where I was riding my bike with my friend that day. Later on that evening, we actually went to the China buffet over there and ate. And the Quick Trip across the street from there is the one that's on the news burning. And there's a Kmart and a Toys R Us and all them cell phone stores all looted and beatings and all kinds of stuff. Dude, it's crazy. I told you, freak, St. Louis is hardcore. Do not let anyone kid you. Don't let the mass media lie to you either, okay? They under-report what's really going down. They'll call it like violent crimes, and they'll report that number. But they're not gonna say that there was 4,000 cars broke into last night and 300 stolen and all this other crap, or armed robberies, and 5 knockout games and all that crap. Everybody in St. Louis carries a gun on them, and if they don't, they're a victim. Thought I'd show you this. There's the backyard. Maybe I should go ahead and get me a 62-inch Skag Cheetah so I can fly down this driveway real fast. Take care of this front yard too. So you guys don't do $25 yards. That's fine, leave them for me. Oh, I don't drop my gate unless I get 40. Dude, you drop your pants for 15. What you talking about? There you go. 25 bucks in 20 minutes. Small mower, trimmer, handheld blower. You mad, bruh? Don't worry about what these people on the internet are saying. And I'm not even telling you what to do. I'm just putting my information out there, letting you know what I do. And you can pick and choose the parts that fit your lifestyle, your circumstances, your area, your equipment. And you can go off with the mindset that you can do this too. I'm doing it, and you can do over 200 bucks a day, and you can find the work. You just got to keep putting them out. If you only get 1 yard for every 100 flyers, then put out 1,000 of them, you know. But it can be done. I'm doing it. You can do big yards, small yards, all kinds of stuff. You could cut this, you could cut 4 yards, go home, grab your cleaning supplies, go clean 3 houses. You could do all kinds of stuff in this world. You can do it on your own too, all right? Took me a long time to realize that this was actually my best option, other than trying to chase the dream job I always was shooting for. This is actually my best option. It's not my only option. It's not your only option. Think about that. You can do anything you want, and you can change. You can go through different cycles of your life. You can do this right now. You can do something else later on. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing, but it is an option. Yard number 6 is done. Yeah, it's bi-weekly now. It used to be such a great yard. This is the one with the chupacabra. Some freaky stuff going on around here. But it's a jacked up sidewalk. It's all like broken up. Crumbling concrete. But there you go. I'm busting them out pretty good. Alright, freaks. Look at this yard. I don't think I've ever showed you this one. Had this yard a long time, and unfortunately it went from a weekly to a bi-weekly a few years back. So, you know, people run out of money, but that's what you got going on. Alright, this is my last yard of the day. So I am in the home stretch. I don't want to snap my shit up right now, because I should be having sneaky snacks with the kids here within an hour. So no problems. Alright, I made it injury free. Safe work zone. Alright, let's see. Oh, I see a straggler out there. I'm gonna go pluck it. I'm that crazy. I gotta do it. I'm a freak. This is what a lawn freak does. That's what he does, just to make sure. I didn't double cut it, okay? I'm not gonna be here all day. So, can you hear the music? What's playing, huh? Another day in the books. I have just enough time to go pick up the girls. We're gonna hang out, have some fun. Time to start my real life. Life outside of lawns. Yes, I have one. I hope you guys do too, okay? We can have the lawn care lifestyle, but we can also have other lifestyles. We can have hobbies and interests. We can enjoy our family, our friends. We can do all kinds of stuff. Don't be one-dimensional, people. Be yourself. Whatever it is, express it. Do it all. Do it all. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't be scared. All right. See you tomorrow. All right. Let me show you how my life has changed already. School has started again. So now I can't start a yard until probably like 25 after 8. So I went ahead and trimmed this one first. I'll go ahead and show it to you because I don't think you've seen this one yet. So there you go. Oh, they're growing tall and wild right now. It happened just like that. They're green and they're growing good. That's okay. I'm gonna be on this block for a few hours. I have 5 of them right here. So I'll be heading on down the street and across. It's my Tuesday. It's the first part of my Tuesday route. Here's a quick little finished product. Came home while I was here. Pretty good. Here's something for you. I was just cutting this yard and the neighbor came out and he was cutting his. And when I got around to the backyard, he walks over. He nodded at me and I nodded at him. And he walked over to the fence and handed me a water bottle. Handed me a water. So I took it and I said, hey, thanks a lot. You know, he's like, oh yeah, man. You know, he just wanted you to have a water. I went in to get one, brought you one. I said, thanks. So then I go ahead and finish. I get done before him, and he had already trimmed earlier today. And then he got a broom out and he had started sweeping because he had to sweep his sidewalks. So what did I do? I just walked over and said, oh, I got this, dude. I'm getting ready to blow mine off. I'll blow yours off too. And I just blew it all off. So there you go. You know, little things like that go a long way, you know? Even just nodding at each other in the backyard would have been good enough. But then he went in to get a water and he came out and handed me one. And next thing you know, he doesn't have to sweep the sidewalk. Kindness gets repaid with kindness. And that's why you have to stay away from negativity. Because you can get wrapped up in it and dish it back out. But then more come back, so. Yeah. There's your random act of kindness for the day. Alright freaks, check this out. I had some really good footage of this, but I lost it. I got a couple clips left. I'm keeping track of this. Hold on. Had a straggler, had to get rid of it. The neighbor here, they never cut their grass. It's been like this for a couple years now. They live there. Actually, they just left the house. Look at their driveway and everything. Okay? So you've seen the date. They cut this in May. It was like early May, early June, early July. And here it is, August, and they still haven't cut it yet for over a month. They just came out the door smiling, happy as could be. Let's see when they do it next. Yeah, I can't find the last before and after, but I got a couple clips I'll show you. All right, freaks, take a look at this. Look how tall this yard is. This is a weekly yard that I didn't get to last week because of the rain. Can you see the dew on it? It hasn't rained since Friday. Man, this stuff is just soaking wet. Look at that. How tall that is. You see, some yards you can go ahead and do them every other week and they're okay because of the grass type and the trees and whatever. But like this one is a weekly and I couldn't get to it, and so now it's even before every 2 weeks. So was it like 12 days? 12 days between cuts and it's already out of hand. So just thought I'd share that with you. When you get behind, you get behind. And also, every yard is green again. Everywhere. This is going to be a really, really good season in this area. Okay, it was too tall and too wet to cut and make it look right without it taking a whole lot of time, which I don't have. So what I did was I just trimmed it and outlined it, blew it all off. It's gonna have to be like it is for now. All I did was trim the back and I didn't even blow all that off. It's gonna have to wait. I'll come back when the sun gets out and gets the dew off of it, and then it'll look good. But I got to keep going. I got to do something that I can get done in the proper amount of time. That would have taken me probably an extra half hour to make it look right. So I'd rather just wait. So it's like 1 in the afternoon. I came back and I cut it. Backyard and this. Look at that. It was so much easier to cut when it was dry. So don't make yourself cut something at the wrong time of the day either. Like, I know if you have like 5 on one street, you know, you might not want to leave one of those until the next day or something, but you might want to do it last of the 5. But I do think that you can get some yards done faster, and you should. There's going to be a different variety of grasses, I believe, pretty much most places. But early parts of the day when there's dew and stuff like that, pick your easiest yards and your driest yards and do those first, because you'll end up saving yourself some time, and you're going to be doing a better job. You're not going to get green stains all over the sidewalks and plug up all your stuff. So that's a little tip for you. If you have to let something go till it dries out a little bit, go ahead and do it. You know, I don't know. I've never had a problem like starting a yard, leaving and coming back and finish it. Nobody's ever said anything to me about it. And my people all know if it's raining and they see me out there, I'm probably just trimming. I've went through and trimmed 10 yards one day in the rain. The next day, I'm cutting. I don't have to trim them, you know? So, stuff like that. Work in progress. I just got a present from one of my customers. They yelled at me and they said, "Greg, here, take this with you." I'm warning you. Don't be scared. It's got a pretty wacky curve on it. Who wants it? I don't want it, but I got it. You freaks gotta see this. You knock yourself out with these things. Get your head. Look at all these things. But here's what I don't understand. Did someone graft this tree, or how's that happen? Because every once in a while you get like a pear. I don't know. But let's make some apple cider. Alright, freaks, I just got this one done. I had to skip it last week because of the washout, so it was a little bit tall, so I raised my mower. But this yard, this lady came out and said her lawnmower broke. She got her backyard done, but she said it was missing real bad. Is there any way I could do her front for her? So I went ahead and added it in, and you know, stuff like that comes at you all the time in the spring. You pull up to do one job and neighbors come out. Now, I mean, right now it was just a front yard, so I could pull that off without messing up my schedule. But if you're full, you probably don't want to hassle with a lot of stuff like that. But the bonus to it is now she has my card. She knows I'm cool, what I would charge, and I wouldn't be surprised, like in 5 years from now, I'm doing that yard or something. You just never know how it's gonna go. Or she could have one of her friends call me, or somebody else. It just works like that. So word of mouth is the best way. She got me from word of mouth because I'm right here, sort of just seen me and got me. Now she might tell somebody. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't end up getting that job. Just think if her mower doesn't get fixed. I might be back next week. Okay, this is yard 42 and 43 for the week. It sucks when you have to cut like 11 yards in a day. But last week's washout really screwed me up. Let me show you how it really did screw me up, okay? This was supposed to be last Friday, but I didn't get to it, and all week I couldn't get to my leftover stuff early, so I just left them all. So now I have bi-weekly yards. Look at this. I have bi-weekly yards that aren't normally bi-weekly. But the bonus to this mess is the car is not all the way up here, so I can use my big mower over here. See, there's always some positive. You can always look at the cup half full or half empty. Now, what happens if the car would have been parked all the way up there? Then it definitely would have been half empty today. Just like me, I'm running out of energy, and the sad thing is, pretty much everybody would allow me to cut their yard this week, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna cut tomorrow, which I did not want to do, but I'm gonna have to cut tomorrow. And you know, my yards are a mess. I cannot believe it, but I'm making money. Everything is green. Look at these yards. Look how green everything is. What happened? Freaky stuff.